Last month was pretty rough. It wasn't bad, but it was very mediocre. I hope this month is better since there isn't a big video expected this month that the crew had to focus a lot on, you know? Before we begin, be sure to subscribe down below and turn on the notification bell. Totally optional, but it'd be appreciated if you did. As well, I'm officially announcing that if you guys get this channel to 1,000 subscribers, I will make and release a big and massive SML video full stop. If you want to see that video, you know what to do. As well, be sure to go into the description and check out my other channels, especially my Tyler Tales channel where I upload my intentionally crudely animated series of the same name, which is my passion project, my new Discord server, my Twitch where I stream frequently, and my Newgrounds page where I've also been posting my Tyler Tales animated series I just mentioned. Now without further ado, let's get straight in. To start the month off, I actually quite enjoyed this video. I thought it was pretty good. Now, it wasn't particularly great. First things first, I'm very mixed about the beginning of the video. On one hand, it is definitely filler to its core and comes across as a drag. However, I think the antics involving Cody and his Starbucks raccoon cake pop were pretty funny. Also, raccoon, I love. Anyway, the beginning is probably why the video is 15 minutes long. It didn't really need to be for such a simple story, but hey. I like Cody in this video a lot. I love how for a while, he finally gets his just dues on Junior and Joseph. After those two treating Cody like shit for so long, it was nice to see. Now, I know Cody loses it all at the end, and he's back to square one because the status quo is God. Still though, it was just nice seeing Cody, and hell, Ken having the upper hand for once for a good while. I also thought the scene at the gas station was pretty funny. Broken Guy was good too. Overall, I quite enjoyed this video. It isn't anything super special, the video did drag at points and the ending was kinda sour. However, it doesn't stop this video from getting a 7.5 out of 10. Good video overall. This video was hilarious. I loved this one a lot. I think my favorite aspect about the video is how Curious George is said to be this agent of chaos that is responsible for a lot of horrible things just because he's curious. I just really liked the antics presented in this video. It's also helped by the reactions of the Cedar Boys and Broken Guy. This video is just simply silliness from start to finish. I enjoyed it a lot for that. I love when SML videos are just simply goofy and funny throughout nearly the whole thing and it delivers. The ending is also just darkly hilarious too. The man in the yellow hat was just a fun character, especially when he encounters Curious George dead. It's so damn hilarious. The jokes involving Broken Guy's vampire twin or whatever were also hysterical. I also really like how the video starts off with outside. Neat change of scenery. All around, I didn't really have any complaints. 9 out of 10. Just a really fun watch that makes use of its 9-minute runtime. What's this? Another good video? Yeah, I quite enjoyed this one too. I don't know if that's considered a hot take since it's a Junior and Penelope video and people usually don't like those, but hey, I liked this one. I quite enjoyed Junior in this video. His overreactions to a lot of what was happening were pretty funny. I also enjoyed Cody for the most part, and Joseph in this video. I like how they both were there for Junior to the best of their ability, and it even led to a fun montage scene. That was definitely my favorite part of the video, by the way. I also even liked the scene with Junior's blind date because of how it just goes to show Junior's true character. It was also pretty funny. I also thought the salad jokes were hilarious, probably because it wasn't the obvious joke you'd think of. If I had any critiques of this video, I kinda don't like the ending. I don't know. I know Cody has always somewhat had a thing with Junior, but I think it's too overboard at the end with how they do it. Honestly, the joke is funnier when it's like a line or two in passing. It's a shame too because Cody was pretty good for most of the video. This ending is not one of his proudest moments. Overall, 8 out of 10. I still enjoyed this video a good amount. No, we had a good streak going. This video is honestly pretty mid. This is just a weaker version of Chef Pee-Pee's restaurant. I just don't think the comedy in this video is as good as that video. I heavily prefer a lot of the character interactions in Chef Pee-Pee's restaurant and had a variety of jokes. In this video, it just feels like the same dull jokes just being repeated throughout. It just heavily needed more variety in the comedy. I also just think the beginning dragged on a bit too much for my liking. Like I always say, cut it down. Now, this video does have its positives that save this video from being bad. For one, I really really like how Cody's inventor side to him is back in this video. It's always appreciated to see that kind of side in Cody in modern videos due to how little it's present. As well, I think Chef Pee-Pee was pretty good from time to time in this video. And finally, I really loved how they put the hungry caterpillar in this video. It resulted in an honestly pretty funny ending to this video. What's this? A unique and clever joke? Where was this the rest of the video? Otherwise, 5.5 out of 10. It's a pretty bland video, but with some notable positives. What's up? So anyways, this part was certainly way better than the previous part. I actually quite enjoyed this one this time round. Now, it isn't perfect. A lot of the Brooklyn guys scenes pre-boat were just filler again. I also think the scene cuts were also weird this time round with how we get the Brooklyn guys subplot scene, a few seconds of Bully winning the game, and then immediately after, more Brooklyn guy. Anyone else find that strange? I'm also still very confused why they're not playing the actual games from the second and third seasons of Squid Game. They clearly have the ability to make it happen. I'm assuming they just don't feel like it. And finally, I do think the joke of Goofy not being able to see through the masks is starting to get overdone. However, I think it's made up for with how both Minnie is now brought into the picture and how Goodman can now have jokes dedicated to his son being in the game. Me bringing those 2 points up bring me to the video's positives. For me, despite me being utterly confused why they're not playing the actual games from the show, I think them playing Where's Waldo is a pretty fun idea, and it was pretty enjoyable to watch unfold throughout the video. As well, I thought Jeffy was funny in this. Him constantly saying we're not horses is not only a good reference to the show, but is also hilarious to hear him constantly say throughout the video. I also thought the guard in this video was pretty funny with his obnoxious voice. It served to be good comedic value throughout the video. I also thought Babyface Bob was funny in this too, also.
I want to play Five Nights at Freddy's! No, okay. Five Nights at Freddy's? No, don't.
I can never escape this franchise, even on my non-FNAF channel, can I? It was also nice seeing the Hitchhiker return, and as well, his scene was pretty good from a scenery perspective, due to the fact they're outside and there's boats. Neat change up. All around though, while not perfect, I enjoyed this one. Did it deserve to be taken down by YouTube for a bit though? Not really. Everything in this video is pretty much what SML is usually like, both good and bad, so yeah. Otherwise, 7.5 out of 10. I liked this one. What do you mean you don't know where you're gonna put the Piggy, Marvin? Have you seen your own house? Anyway, this video was a really fun and good one. I like how the video has a goofy yet simplistic approach to it. The fact the video is centered around this big effing Piggy is just so comical, and it results in this video being pretty enjoyable throughout. I loved all the characters in this. Jeffy, Marvin, Goodman, hell, even Screwball. It was nice seeing Screwball return as always. Comes with a pretty good outside scene too. I also just like how this video is slowly building up to Goodman finding the Piggy and just the ending. Best part of the video by far. Goodman finding the Piggy, Marvin just getting prepared for what he's about to get from Goodman, Marvin getting pissed at Jeffy with a funny emphasis on the word fuck, and the goddamn lemonade stand part where Goodman brings Marvin as his literal purse. Oh my god, I lost it. This video was just pretty funny all around. If I had any negatives, ultimately the video isn't super special. To be fair, that's probably due to how the concept is a pretty simplistic one, although it isn't a big deal. And finally, I have one nitpick, so it doesn't really bring the video down. That being how, when Marvin and Goodman are leaving the red couch room and pass through the attic the first time, how did Goodman not see the big effing Piggy? It was clearly right there, like dude. Anyway, 8.5 out of 10. I enjoyed this one a good amount. It was a very silly but fun and enjoyable video. Generic concept, filler, Brooklyn guy talks too much, red couch mostly, nothing really happens. The ending with the FBI agent and the cat is so stupid in a bad and weird way. Christopher Walkington cat is funny and was the best aspect of the video. Hates cats and wants to kill them guy is funny too. Plot twist of Jeffy faking the sneezes and evilly laughing while being hit by Marvin was funny as well. 2 out of 10. What else do you want me to fucking say? It's just another boring video where nothing actually happens. First bad video of the month. So this video was way better than the last. My only two issues with the video was that 1, the fact that the kids get trapped into school comes much later into the video was odd considering that's meant to be the point of the video. 2, despite being funny and good that Brooklyn Guy was the one who saved the class, he caused the ending of the video to just be filler based. Yeah. Otherwise though, this is an enjoyable watch throughout. I really like Animal Man. Him showing off different animals and him somehow getting attacked by them was pretty hilarious. Topped off with the fact that it's clear this dude is not professional at all. I also think it's neat how the parrot was the one to go get help. I also liked how the kids having to put their phones in the bin was a good setup for later in the video when they're helpless. The joke with the fake fire alarm also got me good. The dark humor jokes of schools being safe and Steve Irwin were both funny. I also like how Christopher Walkington Cat came back in this video and was staying with Brooklyn Guy and Karen. Pretty neat continuity. All around 8 out of 10, I liked this one. And the award for the most disappointing video of the month goes to this one. This video had such a cool concept. It could have brought so much to the table to make this an enjoyable and good video, but no, it's ultimately missed potential. This video is just a whole lot of yapping again for most of the characters. Literally nothing happens in this video outside the 2 scenes where Junior and Cody encounter the dead body and the creature. It's just sad that this video just turned to talking and filler for a lot of it because I see glimpses of a good video here. Brooklyn Guy showing up didn't help either. His Nintendo story was okay, but it was still filler. Also, I really hate saying this, but the ending with Chef Piggy was predictable as hell, like extremely. Also, AI was used again. There's barely anything positive I can say about the video outside of its concept and the very small moments of Junior and Cody witnessing the body. 1.5 out of 10. This video sucked hard. Aren't you Jewish? Also, reference on the thumbnail. Anyway, as for the video itself, it was kind of boring. I think the video's biggest problem was it dragged on a lot. I think there was just too many extended dialogue scenes, especially with the trio. Again, cut it down. Also, I think it was just way too much for the Skeeter boys putting Chef Pee-Pee's sandwich in the toilet. Like, I know these kids can be assholes, but like, be so for real. Any positives? Well, I like Chef Pee-Pee in this video. He was funny. So were Cody's parents. I know I made that jab at them at the beginning of this video's review, but I still think their scene was the best in the video for how ludicrous it was, and yeah, that's really it. Overall, 4 out of 10. I didn't really care for this one that much. Really kinda close with the Charleyyy block and Super Charleyyy Galaxy and whatever, huh? Anyway, as for the video itself, I really liked this one a lot. The concept is used to its fullest potential in this video, and it just results in a pretty fun video. A lot of the fun and enjoyment in this video is just seeing Braxton comedically playing and reacting to what's going on with the Charleyyy and Friends mobile game, which contains not only impressive and cool pixel art visuals, but also just the most random shit happening. Due to the latter, it makes the mobile game itself pretty funny. Something I also really liked about this video is that I like how Braxton wins the game at the end instead of losing. It separates this video from Bowser's video game, which is already a classic and fun video. Speaking of that video, I love how there's a callback to that video with a line from Junior. As well, it was really nice to see that the old Charleyyy and Friends intro is still being used to this damn day. Genuinely fantastic. As well, Charleyyy promoting his mobile game at the strip club with an actual fucking stripper was so hilarious. I honestly don't really have any major critiques with this video. This video was just an enjoyable watch from start to finish that had rather consistent pacing, an interesting concept slash premise that's used to its creative fullest, the main character of the video being one we don't see often anymore, and etc. Honestly, this is my favorite video of the month. 9.5 out of 10. Love this one a lot. So, like, I've noticed Broken Guy's twin brothers keep popping up in videos, and it's making me wonder if Logan and the crew want to bring back Does Bad Things Guy or something. Don't know. Also, I just had this other thought. So you know, like, Brooklyn Guy's Nintendo stories, right? Since he tells so much of them, surely, like, some of them aren't true, right? Like, there's no way he's been for this much, or has he? Wait, I'm supposed to talk about the video itself? Yeah, sorry. I was kind of bored with this one too. Too much dragged on dialogue filler again. The only standout moments and jokes or whatever are the jokes of Brooklyn guy almost getting shot and the character of Lotso Deportation Bear, all of which were funny. Otherwise, 3 out of 10. Pretty disappointing way to end off the month. And here's the ranking for the month. 99 Nights, Jeffy's Cat Allergy, The Tylenol Problem, The Rapture, The Food Machine, MaKEN Money, Squid Game 3 Part 3, Trapped in School, Junior's Heartbreak, Jeffy's Big Effing Piggy, Curious George, The Charleyyy and Friends mobile game. I must say, this month was way better than last month for SML. I can honestly say this was a pretty good month. We got some genuine bangers this time round. We still got our bad and mid videos of course, but there was more good ones, so that's great. Overall, I'm giving this month of SML an 8 out of 10. Pretty damn good, all things considered. Hopefully October will bring us some spooky bangers since it's the spooky month. We just got to wait and see.